All right, so welcome back, Legendary Souls, to Unconventional Counseling. This is part two on attachment styles. The theory. I didn't get to my theory. So, the theory that I have about attachment is number one, this I've read before, this I learned in therapy school, this you might have heard before, that attachment styles, they're not static, they're not fixed, they can change. They are meant to change because we end up in different dynamics with people, and people impact us and we impact others. Now, the theory that I have, which I think is incredible, and you'll decide for yourself if you think it's incredible too. The theory that I have is that when you have an insecure attachment style, so whether that is anxious attachment, avoidant attachment, or anxious avoidant attachment, when you get into a connection with someone, it could be any type of connection, any type of relationship, and there's a steadiness to the dynamic. There's a consistency or a reliability of how that person shows up. They're not perfect, but if they say they're going to text you, they text you. If they say they want to go out with you, you're going to hear from them. If you message them, they're going to respond. They might not respond right away, but they will, right? There's just something that you can trust, something that feels reliable about being in this community, in this connection with this person. If you have an insecure attachment style and then you connect with somebody who does their best to be steady and consistent in connection with you, it will shift your attachment style. You're not going to leapfrog into secure attachment. Oh no, that would be too easy. But what can potentially happen, this is my theory, that folks who are avoidant, they start to show up as a little anxious. And folks who have an anxious attachment style, they might start to have anxious avoidant attachment. And folks who are anxious avoidant, they might start to notice that they can regulate somehow and show up more consistently and more steadily. Something changes, something happens when you're in connection with someone that's pretty even and pretty steady and pretty consistent. And there's something within you that trusts that they will continue to be that way. It doesn't have to be 100% of you. It could be the smallest little piece of you that's like, oh, they did what they said they're going to do. Again. Okay. Maybe they'll do it. I'm like real triggered right now, but maybe they'll do it next time. Maybe they'll do it in this instance. Just that little voice of a challenge. It's a challenge. It's a positive challenge, but it challenges the framework, the whole entire nervous system process that you've had for so long that says, when something happens in a connection, I respond like this. It's just been the way that things go for probably your entire life, whether since you were in relationship with caregivers that contributed to what your attachment style is now, or whether you were in a significant long-term sort of connection with someone, whether romantic or platonic or whatever, but just a significant attachment relationship in your adult life that shifted things for you. It can happen. It's just how it works. So go out and practice this. Who in your life is pretty even, pretty steady, pretty consistent in some way? You just know that some little part of you knows that if they say they're going to do something, they end up doing it. Maybe not right away, but eventually. What is your relationship like with them? What does the dynamic feel like with them? What's the energy between y'all? And does it feel different than the energy that you felt in other connections? Or does it feel the same? Is your attachment style changing? Are you healing? Are you growing? I have a feeling you are. And I'm really excited about it. So I'll catch y'all in the future. Bye.